I have a lab full of tape.
Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody. Shrink this over.
Copy this over.
That's me.
Do the Discordy thing. I was just reading your thing on USA Gundam.
Oh, yeah, my little paragraph.
Yeah.
Right?
It popped up. I think Joel had posted it in social media shares on GBA, like just 7 o'clock. So
Yeah, I saw that as well.
Now I can quit Discord so it can stop beeping at me.
Nice.
That drives me nuts.
I'm just gonna kill it as well. It's dropping frames off for me.
And I'm going to start this guy. And I also have this guy to go with him. Because his shoulder binders and feet weren't big enough. So they needed to be just a bit bigger. But I think I'm just going to build the kit first. And then I'll deal with the expansion set.
All right. I was like checking things out. I haven't seen this part.
The expansion set?
So many things. Oh man.
So let's get...
Making molds is like so intensive.
I would imagine it takes a while. What is this?
Like a bunch of little steps, and then you like set everything up in rows so that you can do one process, and then on the next have another project where you're doing the second process, and then have another project where you're doing like the third process, and then you like just cycle them through and keep doing it.
Because how many parts can you mold at once? I mean,
Well,
I know you can technically mold as many as you want, but I mean, like,
yeah, technically I could mold all of them at once.
Yeah, but how like your capabilities physically?
With my pressure caster, I have to keep the molds kind of small, so I'm often doing things in like pairs.
Okay.
So like the one that I have here, this is the left thigh, I think. Right thigh, left thigh. I don't know, it doesn't matter. One of the thighs, and it's a match set. There's two in this brick, so I don't have to worry about remembering what's what. I just know that I need to make one of these per round. Oftentimes, if I have something where I need two sets of something, like say, well, maybe not the legs per se, but like, so one of mine is here we go, the shoulder, like this booster portion, which is this guy right here, and then also the elbow for the arm, and for each arm I need one set, so I run that mold twice per kit, I guess. Gotcha. When it gets to that point.
And you're only molding things that you've changed from the original kit, like
yeah.
If like let's say, I don't know, the waist joint is just stock, you're just leaving that be.
Absolutely.
It's a conversion, not a.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so on this piece here, and off screen, almost screen. So like the chest, I just molded this earlier today.
Yeah, I saw the
other day, but they're made just to clip onto the stock shoulder, and there's two plates that go on the outside that create the rest of that. And like in here, I'll have to mold this center post, the spine, we'll say, because I modified it. I lengthened it quite a bit, and I filled in the back. I made it like more robust. So that'll have to get, cast and then be inclusive. Otherwise, the kit will be really short.
Yeah.
And ridiculous. Squat or really wide.
He's a squatter.
Yeah. Never misses leg day.
I don't know how many runners this thing is. Let's read the directions, huh?
There's a couple.
Who reads those?
I'm going to spray some mold release on this thing before I can force it.
Is the last runner, kind of. These have that kind of painted silver instead of plated.
Oh.
It's quite nice. Like that. It's quite nice. And I'm going to strip it and paint it anyway, but hey. If I wasn't, it'd be nice, right?
True.
Polycaps.
Makes for a good out of the box. I know that the Stein, your other option, is beautiful out of the box. I haven't even touched mine aside from sanding every last part down to like 4,000 grit.
Yeah, I think it seems like from what I've seen, just about all the Ver.Kas just look great right out of the box.
It's great.
Great. You look great. What is that?
Goddamn, that's great.
What is this? A piece fell off.
Uh-oh.
What the fudge? I'm returning it.
Fudge the fudge.
I'm returning it.
And
Where the
here we go. I'm gonna put.
Where the H did this come from?
I'm putting on Mobile Suit Gundam in the background.
The original?
With no sound.
OG?
So, yeah, the original. Those are movies. Oh, wait, I have sound on shit.
You bought the... Okay, there it is.
Don't want any copy strikes from Sunrise.
Nope.
It's the audio.
Did I break the part itself? Nope. Okay, the part's intact. So
Hey, Jeff.
Remember...
Jeffy Jeff all up in the chat.
Remember that I broke a piece already.
You did.
And you get this very nice sheet of water slide. Ooh. Some striping. Sorts of good stuff. I like it. I'm going to put it in the expansion box so I don't lose it, because that would be tragic. That wouldn't be fun. It looks like the only stickers on this kit are just the camera stickers, the foils.
Good.
I like it. You see, like on the HG, the Moon Gundam, they don't even have foil stickers for the eyes anymore. They're actually using like... Yeah, they give you a green one so that you can just put it in there if you want, or they give you a clear one that you can paint. They give you the option.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that's big thumbs up for that, Bandai. Great job.
Beat the devil out of it. Got an old Bob Ross actions going on here. So it's imperative when making the second half of the mold that you apply an adequate amount of mold release to the mold surface, the existing silicone, and to the part, sprues, and sides. To facilitate this, you spray a light mist and brush it around a couple of times with a soft bristled brush. If you don't put enough mold release on, your silicone fuses to itself, and you're fucked.
You're fucked. Fucked. Done. Finished.
So you gotta cut the parts out, and then hope that if you can salvage it and use it, sort of, you can get some use out of it. But you may have to either, well, when cutting it out, if you damage the parts, then you have to fix the parts and remold everything. Or if you can wizard it and get the stuff out, you can use it, I guess.
These beam sabers are literally
those things.
fucking huge. Like this is my
It's
arm.
like 8 inches. You've got
Yeah, I wear a size 12 shoe, so like you know, from your wrist to your elbow is about the same size as your shoe.
your mat there is a ruler.
Huh? My mat has a ruler. There you go. Almost 10 inches.
Damn, that's huge.
Well, when we cut off the gate, let's see where we're at. Closer to 9.
Well,
Yeah, just when you cut off the gate. Oh, that's it. 9. Throw them away.
Fish, Tosh.
F runners. Hoop runners. That's a big beam saber. That's got to be a perfect grade beam saber. What did I win? What did I win? Go to Tokyo. These both A runners? They are. The A runners.
So, from watching the Mobile Suit Gundam movies, and having read a majority of Origin, there's a lot of differences.
Yeah, I have not seen the movies. I've only watched the show, like the whole series.
Gotcha. Yeah, the movies
so I
are
don't
probably
know.
abridged.
I think the beginning is about the same. I think where the movies, the biggest parts they cut out are like the middle. I don't know how far into it you got, but there is like the middle of Gundam it dragged for me. There's this like part where Char is chasing White Base, and that goes on for like 30 episodes. It feels like it's just forever. And I think they cut that quite short. I'm exaggerating, but it just felt like a long time of you just sitting there watching Char almost catch the wave. It was, you know, very like cartoony, like, you know, this week will Char, you know, like the Roadrunner, like will the Coyote catch the Roadrunner this week? So I think they cut quite a bit of that out. But yeah, I've read the beginning of the Origin book. There's definitely only one Gundam in the original show. Like, even though it's RX-78-2, they never show you one or even like
Did they show
reference it.
Did they even reference the one in Origin?
Yeah, in Origin, at the very beginning, when they're breaking in to observe the Gundams, or when they find them, they actually blow up the first one.
Oh.
They shoot it down.
I have to go back and reread that.
That was like, and I believe it's a different color as well. We're gonna build some core fighters. 2 of them, to be exact.
Oh, did you see what Jeff put in the chat?
The beam saber handles. So Jeff, I saw that, but I opened the enhanced parts, and I believe the beam saber handles are even bigger in the enhanced parts. It's insane. It looks almost closer to a beam saber I could carry as opposed to this model. Are you talking about in the original anime, Jeff? I know in the manga they definitely show RX-78-1 being destroyed. But I don't remember in the original comic them showing it in anything. But I could be wrong. I'm willing to that was like the second Gundam series I had watched, so it's been a little while.
So let's see.
In the original anime, yes. Okay.
So yeah, we got Zaku's.
We got
Zaku's. I did see an animation of it would look like a teaser trailer for like Mobile Suit Gundam Beginning Gundam. Like the new animation, but the original white base, bright Amuro, Char, the 782, all the Zaku's, the Jims, the Doms.
I think the Dom is underutilized in kit form. We don't have enough Dom kits.
Agreed. That's why I got that resin upgrade, and now I can't find a fucking standard Master Grade Dom.
I want that 1/60th scale, like really bad, but I don't want to spend, $400.
$300. Yeah.
Yeah, ridiculous, but I want it.
I need it in my life.
I need it.
Let's see. I kind of want to like make a prop, but like make Char's helmet and mask.
Oh, that would be really cool.
Maybe I'll make one out of foam next year or something. They've got the L400 or L200 foam for making cosplay props and
Tings.
costumery. All right. Frow's yelling, and
That's what that sounds like, by the way.
oh yeah, I have heard of lots.
It's not a Gundam series unless a girl yells the man's name.
It's not a Gundam movie until like the majority of the second movie is someone going "Nani, Nani."
And Ikimas.
What's Ikimas?
Like, let's go. That's what they say in the launch pad all the time.
Gotcha.
Ikimas. I've watched a lot of Gundam.
Yeah. So have I. I haven't watched much of it in Japanese though. So
some of like Victory, like some shows they just don't have. Turn A.
Here we go. This is what you're talking about. Yeah, I've got Turn A, but I haven't even had time to like sit and
watch it.
Eyes
yeah.
on it. I've been eyes down.
Turn
A.
RX-78-1.
There it is.
You do see it?
Yeah, in Origin.
Oh, in Origin, yeah.
Yeah, it comes right in at the end of Section 2.
Yeah. They blow it up, and I think he tells him. I think Char tells him to be more careful or something like that because they want to capture one.
See, it blows up some Zaku's like bird. It's got like the Jim visor. Let's see what happens to it.
Actually, now that I'm building this, I watched Double Zeta in.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
In sub as well. What's up, Captain Weirdbeard?
Oh, Gabe, what up?
What's going on?
So that's the 2. Where's the 1? I don't see the 1 getting aced.
What? Give me a second. I can grab my.
Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, wait, here we go. It got sucked out into space. It blew up a Zaku's core, which blew up the outer wall of what I assume to be Side 7, and they got sucked out into space. And that's it. They don't ever talk about it again.
But I don't think in the anime they show it to kind of see it or they infer that it's been destroyed.
Well, in the movie, they are right about at that point.
There you go.
It's where Frau is running with Haro like a dummy. Not Haro. Rowley's. Haro's never a dummy.
Yep. Only does good things.
Mm-hmm.
He's a do-gooder.
Oh, we got Gabe working on a gun cannon detector.
Ooh, nice.
Blue kit. I do love me some blue kits.
Yep, and some grunt suits and things with cannons. So that's plus all across the board.
You know what? I think I'm gonna have a fucking beer.
That does sound good.
I think that sounds delicious.
I am saving myself for this weekend.
Oh yeah, well, I've got Comic-Con coming up, so
yeah. It's the birthday weekend, so we're going to Universal with some friends for the weekend. Sans baby. So
oh wait, that's right.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Awesome.
get good and lubed up. Yep.
Get lubricated, we'll say.
Yep. Go to Halloween Horror Nights and yell at people.
I'll be back in that one shake.
Mm-hmm. It's huge. Yeah, that's unicorn. So everything got a little bit bigger there. It looks like a good looking kit. I have it. I haven't had a chance to build it yet, but I will. It's huge. Okay. And we need F runners. F runners, I believe, are white, red, maybe. What color is this? E. F. F1, 15, and 14.
What's he? Is Gabe talking about the double Zat, or is he talking about the gun cannon?
I thought he was talking about the gun cannon.
I really
full head and shoulders taller than the GM Sniper 2. Yeah, I think he's talking about his gun cannon.
Cool.
GM Sniper 2.
Yep, the detector confirmed. Detector confirmed. Tonight
So-
I'll be sampling a Brooklyn lager.
I was just going to ask you, what do we got? Which Brooklyn? Just
the lager, the standard. Yep, nothing too fancy. Nothing too not fancy.
Colleen watching the game?
She is.
Biting those nails?
She's out there. Looks like she's hugging a pillow. A cat sitting on her. She's pretty comfy. I didn't actually look at the score. But...
I haven't checked.
Oh, I must have missed it if they had me. Back it up here. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back it up.
My Alex shipped out.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna pay for mine on Friday. Did you get the fast shipping or?
No, I got like I think it's like 10-day or something like that because the other one was like $60. I was like, yo.
Oh yeah, mine said like 50, but maybe it was 55. I don't know.
Well, it might be maybe a couple of bucks more because everything goes through New York anyway.
Oh, cool. Right.
And then, from you, it has to come to me, basically.
Gotcha.
That's what I'm guessing. I think it was like 58 or something like that. Right around there. So, yeah, I went with the other one.
Which is what? Like $20 less?
Yeah. Yeah, it was like $30.
Nice. That's not bad.
No. I'm excited. Should be cool.
Yeah. Do you have your Origin 72 already?
I don't. I have to pick one of those up. You?
That's it. I mean, I guess that makes 2 kits that I could look for at Comic Con if I wanted to. But you can get a 78.2 Origin frickin' anywhere.
Yeah, they make like a special edition one. It's not even much more expensive. It's like $5 more, and it comes with an LED and stuff.
Oh heck!
So I might.
We have an LED in the Alex.
Yeah, it would be. I mean, I don't know if it might not even work because the head's resin and doesn't probably have any clear parts, but.
Well, you just make that shit.
Budget.
Said me. Shut up, Brad.
LEDs, I feel pretty confident in my wiring, soldering abilities.
Oh, I meant like make the plastic visor.
Oh, clear?
Yeah, you can do that too. I got faith in you.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it uses the origin parts. I don't know.
Hey, cool.
Or the
I came very, very close to casting some clear parts today just for fun. Because I have clear resin. I just use that instead of other.
Now, is this kit, the Alex, I didn't look, is it Infinite Dimension or is it Anchoret?
Yeah, I believe it's Infinite Dimension.
Very cool. I think it should be.
Yeah,
I'm going to figure something out for the shoulders, though. I'm not crazy about how they got rid of the... on the original one, it has like a handle detail on the very edges.
Oh, sure. Just add it.
On this one, it doesn't have it. So I do want to add that back. I like that feature.
I've been having a lot of luck bending just this like 3/30 seconds styrene rod by hand and having it stay. So we've got this like a sprue out of one of my recent casts, and it's obviously I just super glued it together so that it stays rigid and it doesn't fall out when I mold it.
Yeah.
But this stuff is all just cold bent. Like take a piece of this 3/30 seconds rod and you just like segmentedly
doesn't
bump
break
it, and it holds it, like holds its bend pretty good. So you could do that.
I think I want to do like where the sides of it are a little more robust, like a small piece of plot plate, and then the bar goes through it. Like
cool.
I think that's
cool detail.
What I'm thinking in my head, but I got to see, what that shoulder piece even looks like.
Yeah, you can make a bunch of different stuff too. So try different things out.
It'll be pretty basic. I have to.
Love how that fits on there.
Still have a couple of resin kits to work with anyway.
This fits.
This one's going to be a slower build. I'm not trying. I'm actually going to sand the whole wall.
No speed racer?
No speed racer.
No speed racer, no speed racer, no speed racer, no. That's pretty bad. Well, I'm not quitting my day job, guys. I'll keep polishing all the time. Yes. Yes.
You were featured on Captain Weirbeard.
Gabe? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, on USA Gundam. Whoop, whoop.
We were just talking about.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Oh no, the pilot fell out of the chair.
I'm reporting you.
His name is Judo. Judo. Something like that.
Judah?
Judo.
Judo?
Judo Ashta.
Jubei Kimogabi?
Kimosabi.
Jubei Kimogabi, I think, is the Ninja Scroll.
Mm.
I love it when a plan comes together.
Hey, what's going on, Craig? are you doing this, well, tomorrow morning for us?
Right.
Brian is casting and snapping.
Right now, I'm assembling my like the resin parts that I have made up for this piece.
Just hanging out. We were talking a little bit. Brian's watching. This is your first time watching that, right? Original Gundam?
No, I watched it already.
Oh, okay. Just the movie, or did you?
Just the movies, yeah.
Okay.
Just all three of them.
Don't blame me, man.
So.
I am assembling this double Zeta because Jeff told me to.
Oh.
So if it's not a good kid, it's all his fault.
All Jeff's faults.
Okay. We got the first little guy in his cockpit. I'm not worried. I know Andy said it was great too. So I trust you guys. It looks cool so far. I wasn't sure. It's a lot of parts, that's for sure. It's a big kit, it's a big boy. It's a big boy.
I had that damn song from Aladdin in my head now.
From what?
Aladdin.
Aladdin, like the Disney movie?
Yes.
Which one is that?
The Whole New World.
Yes.
Oh.
It could be worse. Have you heard? I mean, I guess you have now the Baby Shark song.
Oh yeah, many times.
So before that was like a thing. Like that's more recently been like a funny meme on the internet. My kid watched that like 2 years ago.
Right.
So that song gets stuck in your goddamn head, and you're at work, and then you just start doing things like, yeah, and then people say stuff to you, and they're like, hey Paul, can you grab me a pen? Grab me a pen. Do. You just start doing it with everything.
Right.
You're like, God, fuck my life. I hate myself.
And you get shot.
Yeah. Somebody stabbed me. Oop. This guy goes into a very small little hole.
Alright, this is...
My double Zeta shipped from HLJ 1 year ago today. Yeah, it did come out about this time last year.
Yeah, I remember it was all over Comic-Con. Very close to that.
Yeah, I think they had it at Comic-Con before it was before like anyone else had it here in the US, right? I think.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I remember you sending pictures of it there, or someone sent us pictures.
Yeah, I think I sent pictures of it there. It was like $75 all over the place.
Yeah,
Sounds about right.
I think Bluefin had brought them there before they had actually sent them anywhere.
Oh, they had a few different sellers having.
Oh no, Image gets like everything early. They get everything like a couple of days after Japan does. I heard the guy knows somebody over there or something.
Yeah, they're owned by Bandai now. Or Sunrise. Yeah, Sunrise. That's it. They're owned by Sunrise now.
Who?
Bluefin?
No. I'm talking about Image Anime.
Oh, Image Anime. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. They have the inside track to Bluefin. Yeah, they're cool. Those guys are pretty chill, too.
Yeah.
You've been in there. You know.
Mm-hmm. Very cool place. I've been to the Image.
I haven't been in there in a while because every time I go in there, I walk out with $100 and stuff.
Yeah, you can't help yourself in there.
I mean, even when I was there last time, I was like, oh, I'm not going to really get anything, I'm just going to, like, maybe I'll see if there's a little thing. Like, oh, maybe I'll get, like, the red beret. I was like, I'll get the red beret. It's not going to be that big a deal. I also ended up getting the Shinmusha. Master Grade. And I think...
Plus they have, the anime. So
Shards. I think about Shards counterattack, too. Yeah, that's the thing. Like that walleye anime. Oh my!
And it's really like one of the few places you can actually get a Gundam anime and walk out with it.
Oh right. Well, you can get it at Kinokuniya as well. They have some.
What is this little windscreen? Not windscreen.
Where I got your Akira.
Yes. Oh, I still haven't watched Death Note. I got that the other day.
I haven't watched the series, the animated series. I hear it's way better. I saw the movie, which having no context was fine.
The Netflix one?
Yeah.
With that one.
I know that it's ass, but I didn't have a problem with it because I have no frame of reference. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when you're not like a huge fan of something, you just watch it and you're like, yeah, okay, cool. It was, good or bad.
Yeah.
It's kind of fandom that ruins that experience where you can just be meh about something.
Fandom ruins your ability to be like, meh.
Yeah. You're either like, that was the best thing ever, or you're
just like broken.
You're like, oh my god, they ruined everything I love about that whatever.
I'm gonna die.
How dare they? Damn you, Michael Bay.
Ugh, Bay plumbers.
I just bought
board games.
Won it on an eBay auction. I bought Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Oh, okay. Was it the live action?
No, the anime.
The anime, cool.
I bought like the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
Got a good deal on. Found a Discord Double Zeta Whip post by me a week before that HLJ ship notice email. Must have been the second double. Jesus Christ, Jeff.
That Jeff of us. Mixing.
Oh yes, the second Double Zeta.
You mean part 2?
Double Zeta Square.
Hyper Zeta. So there's no way that I'll be able to finish 2 molds by tomorrow. So I'm not going to worry about that.
Yay.
I'll just worry about finishing this one. Because I can finish this one before I have to go.
Did I break something? These windscreens don't want to seem to stay on.
There a fly on the windscreen?
Ah.
That's a Depeche Mode joke.
Depeche Mode.
Yep.
I thought Depeche Mode was the joke.
Oh, ouch. Nice. Slide. Jeff says, broke my first ever MG, and the difficulty of getting on the replacement parts led me to have a proclivity for buying 2 of some kits. The plan was to sell the second if I didn't need it. Never happened.
Still in closet. I broke my my wing, Master Grade wing. One of the wing pieces. It was like a.
You broke your wing?
It broke my wing. It was a like a fork piece on the wing, and it clamped around like a peg type of deal, and they were very, very thin, and it snapped both of them.
That sucks.
I had to glue it all back together, but we made it work. I made it work.
We made it work. We who?
We.
Your design team?
Me and my design team. We made it work. We pulled an all-nighter.
Lots of beers were drank.
Yeah.
We must have went through a case.
We just poured the 5-hour energies in the beer.
Yep, that's how you do it. That's good.
But I've not broken too many pieces.
Yeah, I've only broken a couple.
Yeah.
Most painful for me was the buster.
Yeah, you said you broke the like the arms that hold the gun, right?
The peg, the round ball end peg, just like crumbled. I don't know if it was old plastic or what. I hated it.
I broke the visor on the GM Sniper too, but luckily I was able to glue it all back together. It wasn't too bad, but this thing on the wing, I think that's about it. I'm sure I broke the front skirt on the what the hell is that called? The Justice. I completely ham-handed it. Like, it was nothing wrong with the kit itself, but
Gotcha. You murdered it.
Yeah, like it's all. I'm pretty sure like all skirts fit the same way. It's like a ball that fits in a socket and swivels around, and I just cracked the ball right off the tip of the thing. So I just had to glue it back together.
Oh, here's Trey.
Here we go. One
I
more.
asked him earlier if he was going to come back and drink water for us. He didn't say anything because he's a dog. Get out my vacuum chamber. You want to call it that? Go get him, doggo. Drink all the waters. I'm going to be making some more noise here in a second. Put my midget penis pump on this box. I will have a Woody. I will have a Woody. Sorry, that was really in poor taste. But this does a great job of pulling the bubbles out of the inside of the kit. So it's imperative. If you guys are going to try and make molds of your parts, I suggest you get, these are called vacuum saver. They come with a like rudimentary little like vacuum pump and a bunch of like cases. I got like a value pack for like $30 or something. It gave me 12 of these freaking things of various sizes.
The midget pump 5000.
Yeah.
The midget penis pump 5000.
Real straightforward. You just clamp the lid on and put this thing on that thing, and it sucks the air out. But you can literally suck silicone, like pull air out of, like if you have a styrene tube that's like buried in clay or whatever, but there's a tiny little hole where air can get out, and you're using this pump, you like pump hard enough, it'll actually siphon, like back siphon silicone into the tube to pull the air out. It's crazy. Works like a charm.
Guaranteed 1-inch growth.
Yep. Didn't even need any bone lengthening. Finest snake oil money can buy.
Perfect.
Sounds like my children eating, says Craig.
Yeah.
The dog drinking, not the sound of the midget. I think I got all the bubbles out.
The bubbles.
Yeah, they fuck your day up. In all the bad ways. Awesome. There goes.
Okay.
Oh, there's a couple of them still. I want to make sure the real troublesome one came out, so I'm going to do it again.
Trouble bubble?
Yeah, the main joint, this is the thigh, so the knee joint has a large like pin and receiver, and if you don't get all the air out of the receiver, the silicone doesn't fully fill it, and then you have to drill the damn thing out with a pin vise. But if the silicone fills it all in, it makes a wonderful cast.
So going into this, when I started, before I opened it, I had this like preconceived notion that the frame wasn't going to have a lot of detail on it because of the transformation.
What?
Like, you know, it wouldn't have a lot of mechanical detail. It would just be kind of utility, you know, just to get the thing transformed.
Kentucky.
I was wrong.
Yes.
I is wrong. I were wrong.
We gotta be careful on this is gonna break.
This has got a mold line right down the middle of it.
That's why the Lord's paid to give us sanding sticks. Make some silly noises.
Sounds like you got a pet snake.
They're called snacks. Thank you.
Snake.
Snack. Oh, snack. All right. I'll go with that.
It is. Now the shark's tongue is stuck in my... It's ridiculous. It's not fair.
Oh, it's
Whoever-
not stuck. I'm sorry for you.
Whoever made that up deserves something horrible.
Yeah, they have it.
1,000
They already
deaths.
have it. That's why they made that up, is because they already are the
Horrible
victim
people.
of some horrible thing.
Murderer. Double zeta do 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 do.
What is wrong with you? Your brain is broken.
Your soul is mine.
I watched Infinity War the other day, finally.
What'd you think?
It was alright.
I liked Infinity War better than Civil War. Was that the one where they were all fighting amongst each other?
Yeah.
I didn't like that one.
Okay.
Just because the story was shit. It was like, grr, I'm mad at you today. We're gonna fight till death.
Well, sort of. It was that
Yeah, and
like,
what's his name? Bucky
they
killed. What's his
killed a
name?
bunch. No, it was more than just Bucky. I mean, obviously Bucky killed Tony's parents, but
Yeah, but
it's
that didn't.
way more than that.
Yeah, that didn't happen till. Well, that didn't come out until the end.
Yeah, until the
But
final battle there.
it didn't seem like enough motivation to get in that big of a fight.
Oh, well, it was
It was
that.
like, we have a slight disagreement. Let's have a battle.
No, it was that the superheroes had that horrible event in Ultron, where Ultron like lifted that entire city, Sokovia or something like that.
Yeah.
Like lifted it up in the air and like killed thousands of people.
Yeah, and they had a disagreement
very
about whether they should be
incidental.
governed anymore.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Tony was like, I got a tiny peepee. I think we should be governed. The Cap was like, shut up.
nobody likes you,
Cap,
Tony.
so. Yeah, I'm Team Cap, so.
I'm Chris Evans. It didn't seem like enough, like I said, motivation. Like, it was just like, we have a slight disagreement. Let's kill each other. Seemed a little extreme.
Well, it was like they were being like, submit or be put down. And Cap was like, God, that sounds like the Nazis.
Nazis.
And our Spangled Man with a plan, he don't take no flack.
But yeah, I thought
The stream is stuck for Jeff.
Infinity.
Oh, it's Sokovia Accords. There it is.
Infinity War was pretty good. It's alright.
Hey, bud. Didn't see you laying down back there.
What, we had a little freeze or something?
Yeah, that's what Jeff was saying. He gotcha. Yeah, there was some issues. No, not at all. Ooh, I should feel that. That's gonna fucking suck.
31. Yeller.
Well, guess we're just gonna have to fix it now, won't we?
Jeff.
All right. I think I got the leg armor finally sort of squared away with all the details I want to add to it. There's a bunch of possibilities that could be done. I don't know how far off canon I want to go. I want it to be something that, you know, if somebody wants to, like if I get this to kit form and somebody wants to pick one up, that they can do what they want to it without having to be like,
yeah, it's got
covering something else up.
50 million panel lines.
Yeah, no. Because yeah, the line art in the books has a lot of panel line details. I added a little bit, like I added this one on the chest, which I think is definitely a nice addition. Breaks it up a little bit. It doesn't really do too much flashy dashing. And then I guess these down here. Is that
You
on?
have the
Is that really on? What's that?
I don't know. I lost my train of thought there.
Oh wait, that's right.
Oh yeah, you have the HG full city to compare it to, though, right?
Yeah, I got this little teeny little thing. The torso is about the same size as it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, the torso is basically just to give me some sort of like scaled idea.
Yeah.
Even though it's like really distorted. Like the feet are way too big and the upper thighs are way too small. And like the chest sticks out way too far for the kit to be like scaled properly. It's clearly a stylization. So I have to kind of like digest all this information and vomit it back out into something cohesive with my hands.
Vomit with
That's
your
all you got to do. Vomit with your hands.
Vomit with your hands. GBWC 2018.
Oh, yeah, Craig. To answer your question, I did in fact see that you bought a new house. Congratulations.
Yes, on your birthday. So happy late birthday and congratulations on the house. How's it coming? Are you moving in? I'm assuming house buying works the same
Oh,
Australia as it does America. You get 30-year do up. It's nice. Ooh, very nice.
And you really don't
All
live in
the
a place
rooms.
that has winters. so you don't have to worry about that. Move in on December 7th. In America, that would be a nightmare. I guess maybe not down by you, Paul, but by me.
That's actually perfect here. That'd be great. It'd probably still be hot.
You'd be like, yeah, you're just gonna move in like 20 inches of snow. And Jeff's like, 20? What is it, May?
Yeah, December, it'll still be 80 here.
Nice.
Actually, I bought this house in like middle of November. Is when we moved in. 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago? I don't know how long I've been here.
I can't tell you.
Me neither.
You should be able to. It's your place.
I bought it, but
If I had Paul. If I.
it was owned by Italians. Tyler was stupid.
Stuck with their hands.
Smells like a spaghetti.
Somebody touching my spaghetti.
It's idiot proof.
Impossible.
Yep. I think I did it wrong. Middle of summer here, so we'll be sweet. Is it air conditioned and stuff, or?
Oh, that's a good question. Do they have central? I guess they have central all over the place in Australia. Otherwise, just be.
I would imagine, like, yeah, like here in Florida, nothing.
Life doesn't exist without central.
Oh yeah, I didn't even think of that. The oven would be good for that. Sink is definitely a plus. Tile, so you don't have to worry about losing pieces to the carpet monster.
You just have to worry about losing them to the ricochet monster.
Yeah, as I just dropped a piece.
Pew pew. Laughs at you.
Find me now.
Just half-assed this. Kind of looks like that half-assed. This is it. Long time. Feet, elbow, back of the leg. Feet. Yep.
Yep.
Half-assed. Does this seem right there?
These core fighters are quite intricate. I don't think I've built a core fighter yet.
I have not either.
Oh, wait. The, what the hell is the name of that Gundam? The God Gundam has a core fighter.
What about the X crossbone?
Yeah, the crossbone has one. Did you build a crossbone?
I just have the full cloth crossbone in storage.
I have just the Ver.Ka crossbone. X1. It comes off the house, so I'll just sponge off the AC inside until I install something permanent. That's cool. That was my original plan, was I was going to set up in the garage, but in Florida, it is way too humid, so I would never be able to paint, basically,
Yeah.
unless I installed AC or something in there. I find out about a job tomorrow that is 5 kilometers. Oh man, good luck. I hope it works out. Awesome. All coming together, bud. How's your place hunting?
We have put our house hunting on the back burner. We're kind of overwhelmed with like the end of the year and everything. I don't know if we're going to be able to get out until spring.
Mm.
So I think we are going to kind of have to suck it up for a little while at least.
And just pay more in rent.
Yeah, probably when I'm gonna negotiate because that's way too much of a hike.
Right.
But yeah, until we can like in the spring after vacation, after everything that we have to do.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Sucks. Makes sense.
Were you guys looking to buy, or you were looking to rent something?
Oh, just a rent. Calling this reddest to buy.
Is what?
It was a nice way of saying she doesn't want to buy.
Oh, I just didn't hear what
I said reticent.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's
a commitment.
It is a commitment.
And yeah, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, if you could afford to buy something in the city, that's awesome because
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you could, that'd be killer because that would always be a good investment. But owning a house, man,
I am but a lowly metal worker.
Flipping hate mowing the lawn.
I know. If I ever come down to visit you, I'm gonna mow your lawn for you. I love mowing the lawn.
It's because you haven't sat out here in this heat yet.
I did it as a profession in Iowa for 3 years, so
what is the average temperature in Iowa? Like 25?
What time of year?
I don't know.
In the winter, it's somewhere between 12 and 0. And in the summer, it's somewhere between 85 and 105. I think it has the greatest temperature shift in the country between summer and winter, being out on the plains.
We just have it's hard to explain. Well, I mean, I know you guys have been to like the Caribbean and stuff on cruises.
Yeah.
It's hard to explain to people who've not lived here, like how heat works here, because it's not just heat; it's the sun.
The Caribbean is different.
Yeah, well, we're the same. Cool. We're basically like I'm closer to the Caribbean than I am to like Georgia.
But you're still on land.
Kinda. I'm on the dick of America.
Right, you're on America's land.
On the cusp.
Are you on the foreskin?
I'm on the foreskin. But the rays from the sun, like it is much different. You see it all the time with tourists, they come down from like Ohio and they're like, oh yeah, it's 100 degrees in Ohio too. I'm like, yeah, it's not the same. You're 100 degrees. You're not 100 degrees. You're going to get burnt in 5 minutes. And they do. They come out goddamn red. Fun to watch.
Don't just blindly stick your hand into a fucking drawer full of chisels.
Hope for the best. Russian roulette.
I did. It didn't work out.
Chisel roulette.
Jeez. Sad but true.
Pew. I imagine Australia is like that. Where I used to live in the West Coast, it was sun that would kick our ass. Yeah. Humidity. Yeah, we have a lot of humidity. It's always humid here. Until like December. It's just humid. Take this, and we're gonna go like this. Take this. Uh-huh. There we go.
Ooh, what's it saying? It doesn't want me to let
Starting here. It's starting to look like an airplane or a jet or a fighter thingamabobber. A core fighter, if you will. The north is tropical, so it's always gross. Huh. Yeah, you guys are pretty far south.
Oh, gotta fly. See you later, Craig.
Take it easy, man.
Thanks.
Congratulations on the house again.
Yes. Congratulations on your homification.
And good luck tomorrow.
Yes.
The weather is beautiful here, usually like the end of November through like, I don't know, depends on what's going on in the winter, but we get like a lot of where it's just cool out, not cold, but and very low humidity, but that'll be nice. Work will be a lot more enjoyable. All right. We're gonna put that in there like that. Sweet. Uh-oh. What happened, guy? What are you doing?
Oh wait, there's parts back there. Here it is. I feel about this.
And now the directions tell me to cut out cleanly.
What?
I was confused about
Cut
that.
it out, Paul.
Cleanly. Cut it out.
Getting some majority of the kit put together here. just assembling the parts as you would directly out of the package.
Out of the package.
Oh, yeah. $187 worth of pudding.
For what?
Worth of pudding.
Pudding.
Okay.
Okay. And F2. This is not F2. Roll in 13. If it calls, I'm gonna get done tonight is the goddamn core fighters.
Fighters.
2. Why do I have 2? What do I need 2 for?
Because I think one just chills. Well,
Okay.
the other one straight books.
So I get like a model of one and
Yeah.
a function of one. That's cool. I like that.
Hey, Mikey, he likes it.
I like it.
Ooh, that's going to have to be tightened up somehow. Getting there.
All right, let me cut these out cleanly.
There is, I think, pretty much most of the parts that I have cast assembled. I mean, I'm missing the other thigh, so the other lower leg I won't assemble, and I won't assemble the foot. And I could assemble the other arm, but I haven't.
I don't wanna.
And we're going to figure out tightening up this knee. A little loosey goosey, so something will have to happen with that. Put the R&D team on.
You need my team?
Yeah. Oh, Drake, you're so disgusting. Now, what it is, this kit has been taken apart and put together like 1,000 times. So
Yeah.
it doesn't want to stay together anymore.
I'll get my team on it. Don't worry.
All right, I'm buying a new one. Or 2.
Jeff, handle my light work. Okay.
Actually, dropped a drill bit on the cat.
Don't drill your cat.
Nah, it's just a loose drill bit. All right, I'm gonna go check on the score. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's 2-0. But yes, go.
Oh, all the same.
Excuse me. Oh.
Three viewers. It might just be down to us and Jeff.
I think it is. Was it still 2-0?
Yep. Still Judge's 2-run homer.
Beast.
All rise. It's that time of night when I turn on my compressor. Gotta go down and see my friend Kevin at Young Hobby Shop, get some more ammo primer. My one-shot gray has about run its course.
All the one-shot. I've never used it.
Really good. It's got good coverage. dries up quickly and hard to the point where you can sand it. Like if you look at this this guy, you can see that I have sanded through multiple layers of primer to expose other multiple layers of primer. And it isn't like, so the Vallejo surface primer, the acrylic poly, will just peel off.
Yeah, I heard, I forget who I was reading or watching a video. Someone maybe was doing, oh, I think it was a model making guru.
Oh yeah, what
He's
was
doing a
like?
Strike Rouge right now.
Mhm.
And I watched the video the other day, and he was like, "Yeah, do not use Vallejo primer on mecha kits because, especially as the joints touch and stuff like that, it just crumbles."
Oh yeah, it comes right off. I used it on everything except this kit. I think, yeah, this was the first kit that I used the ammo on, and I've almost gone through an entire thing of gray
Yeah.
just working on this kit.
Well, you've primed a lot.
Yeah,
A lot
well,
more
it's
than a
part of the
typical,
yeah, it's part of the process.
Yeah. Like
You prime a lot,
I
sand a
wouldn't
lot,
spend nearly as much primer on this little guy or this big guy, but
yeah, if you're just like coating, it lasts a long time. Just one layer to give you something to paint on or something to scribe on.
I use Mr. Surfacer.
I haven't used that. I don't use. I haven't. I sprayed any. I did. I sprayed some of the super metallic copper.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only mister that I've ever sprayed. Just because of its like caustic qualities.
Yeah, it's not a smart thing to breathe in.
Well, I have a spray booth, obviously.
Yeah.
But
Still, like, even you got a booth, you need a mask.
I got that too.
Pretty wicked stuff. All right. Now I need the A runner. A5.
I assume you got the presidential alert on your phone today.
Oh my god, yes. I was like in a meeting too for work.
Right.
There was like 4 of us in it, and all of our work phones and personal phones went off, and we are like, "What the hell's going on?" No one knew what it was until we looked at it.
I was like, "Is there an Amber Alert or something? Like, what the fuck?"
Well, I was concerned because I turned all that stuff off on my phone, like all the you get like silver alert, amber alert,
push notifications or whatever.
Yeah. So I was like, "What the hell? Bombs are coming!"
No, we're not that lucky. If I have any more coal left, my dope little incense burner that I have up here.
The cool crowd. That's right, Jeff. We are.
We're the cool kids.
We're
dorky D&D players that are hanging around afterwards, drinking beers and playing more D&D.
Yeah, those guys.
The cool guys.
Them's guys.
Those fellas. The wise guys. And then the 3 wise guys traveled across the desert, searching for random Gundam kits.
Uh-huh. parts out cleanly. I like it.
Never.
I didn't know that's what I was supposed to be doing this whole time.
Says here, boss, we're supposed to cut the parts out cleanly.
Nah. Get him out.
Knucklehead. Who told you that?
Cut Pats out wicked clean.
Oh, good lord. Verka.
In the Chaz River.
Yeah. The Charles River, really?
Chow's. It's
All the way out in like Iowa.
no Chow's.
There's more than one Charles River, but oh, this is kind of cool, and I didn't talk about it. I'll talk about it now before I make a bunch of noise spraying with my airbrush. I was hanging out with my buddy the other day over at his place. We're doing some construction build out. He's like remodeling his house, and I'm helping him out with a couple of architectural elements. And all right. He mentioned to me after we basically wrapped everything up, my other friend that was there doing some electrical work hung the chandelier. We all high-fived, and he was like, "Hey, you guys like dogs?" We're like, "Yeah, obviously we both have dogs." He's like, "Hey, you guys like booze?" I was like, "I'm currently drinking a beer." So he's like, "Well, let's go over to this, like, what do they call it, pupper hour." It was like a Saturday. He's like, "They have pupper hour at this distillery a couple blocks away." I was like, "This is a distillery a couple blocks from here?" He's like, "Yeah, it's this like whiskey spot." So we rolled in there, and there's a really nice girl was like making up some drinks for this couple of dudes, and was just like kind of like going over the spiel. The place is pretty empty, and she was like, "Hey, do you guys want to like do the tasting, hear the story, and kind of get a tour?" And well, yeah, that's why we came. So we got the tasting. We got to try all the different stuff. It's called Moto's Spirits, and it's all based on motorcycle trips to different parts of the world. So the first spirit is based on a trip to North Vietnam, a motorcycle trip to North Vietnam, and this is like mash rice
wine lao lao.
whiskey. Yeah. So I picked up a couple of bottles, and they have a couple of different kinds. So they have like the regular kind, which is like almost straight out of the still, almost like a moonshine kind of stronger tasting. And they have another one that they age the same thing. They age it in casks for like 14 months or something, like whiskey casks. And it has like a oakier flavor. So I have like this is the, as you can see, it's almost clear, the rice whiskey. They're just the straight strong one. And then this one, which is kind of like more of an amber color, this is the aged one. As you can see, I've had a few nips out of it. But yeah, super strong. It's delicious. It's 84 proof.
Ooh.
So 42% alcohol. I'm gonna take a little knock out of
the good stuff.
Yeah. So, oh man, does that smell like booze? It says an adventurous spirit, but they sell it in like teeny little bottles and like medium-sized bottles. This is like the bigger bottle. It's like a flask. You wouldn't want to drink, like just drink this. You would, oh man, you'd fall down so bad. There's a little taste. It has like a sake quality to it. Ooh. Oh. Hello, nurse.
I gotta do some I'm liquor shopping tomorrow.
Oh, you do. So next time you're up in town, we'll go there.
Distillery. I've not been.
We'll do a few different spots. We can hit up the Brooklyn Brewery. We can hit up 5 Points. 6 Points. 5 boroughs, 6 points. There's all the different ones. So then these guys, Moto Spirits. There's another one too. There's a rum distillery that we did work for that I know of. We can go visit, which is also in the same neighborhood as this rice whiskey, which is also by that whoop ass ramen spot in Brooklyn on Johnson.
My wife,
my wife,
2 nights ago, she was like, "I want noodles." I was like, "Fuck." I want noodles too. But we have a place that's not bad. It's actually pretty good, but it's like a 30-minute drive, and it was like 8 o'clock at night. My kid was getting ready to go to bed. I was like,
yeah.
And they don't let you take it to go.
Oh, what?
It's only a dine-in place.
Oh, wow. What a travesty. In New York, that's just not a thing, obviously, because...
Well, no, I'm sorry. If you're eating there and you're like, hey, I want to take my leftovers home.
They'll let you take it.
Yeah, but you can't go in there. You can't to-go order.
Yeah, you can get takeout.
Yes.
Where you, order a meal to go.
Yes. Yeah, I need 7 soups and 1 spoon, please. I'm going to take a sip out of every one.
All for myself.
The ramen.
Yep. Tonight I had yaki udon. It's delicious.
I had some pork. Good.
Oh man, the other night we were all talking about. Oh man, I forget what it was we were talking about on the Discord, but I ended up stripping my entire airbrush apart, deep down to all the nitty gritty, and scrubbing all the crap out of it. It's it's so nice now. You get used to using a dirty rig.
I don't know.
What's that?
I said I do not know. I can't do it.
You can't what?
I can't leave my airbrush dirty.
Oh, okay.
It's just a thing.
Well, no, I mean, I clean up the cup, I clean up the tip, I clean the needle, but I don't separate the cone and the 3 different parts of the tip, and then go and take the trigger mechanism out and pull the plunge, the whole plunger mechanism out, and get in to the bowl with my brushes and back scrub up inside all the fittings and everything. It's like I took it to the dentist.
She all clean now.
Mm-hmm.
To use my Badger airbrush. I haven't used that yet.
I had my eye on one for a little while. Back in the day, Iwata wasn't available.
Yeah.
Around. There was Badger, Pache, and Aztec that were kind of the only ones that were. I mean, obviously you got your Hobby Masters and your Hobby Co. and your whatever. Yeah, Walmart, whatever. But yeah, so I was always looking at trying to figure out what I wanted to try to save my money up to buy, $200 airbrush. 9. Clearly didn't have it. I stuck to brush painting, and I switched over to large format canvas.
Oh. Yeah, I bought the Badger. It was during their they had a sale for their birthday or something. I think it was their 50th birthday, and every airbrush was $50.
Oh hell yeah!
So I bought this one, the Renegade Chrome.
I buy 5.
Very nice looking. The only thing that bothers me just a little bit is the cap is very loose.
Interesting. I often have trouble with the
It's
cap
probably
needle.
my Iwata one is like super tight. Like sometimes, especially with clear coat, you're like, oh, you have to.
Really pry it off.
Yeah, but yeah, I have to get around to using this. It has the adjustable back, and I think
Yeah. Wait, which one is
kind of
that?
a finer needle than my Iwata, so I was going to use it for like some pre-shading and stuff. And
Does it have a O2 or?
I think so, or it's a. I think it might be or 025, something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah. O2.
It's smaller than my Iwata's a 3.
Yeah, like a 3.5 or whatever. Your Eclipse or whatever. You have Eclipse or
No, I have the HPCS.
that's the Eclipse?
That's the Eclipse. No.
Is it?
Yes. No.
I have the HPCS Eclipse.
Yes, that's what I have. Okay.
Yeah, they're like flagship dual
Yeah,
action.
it's like $120 or so.
Yep. Yep. That was my first one.
Yeah, that's the workhorse, man. That thing.
Yeah, that's my pusher. It's got a 050 needle in it, and I use it almost only for like the thicker Createx colors, like the Wicked Air colors,
Mm-hmm.
and my primers and my clear coat. And then I have the HPC Plus, which has an 03, 025 needle in it, and yeah, smaller cone has the backstop and everything. It actually hasn't been getting a lot of use, so I feel wrong. Please listen.
Yeah, like the Iwata. It strips really easy. It's just really nice quality.
Yeah, they're easy to clean too.
Yeah. Yeah, and the seals on them are super strong, so you can clean it with like thinner if you needed to.
Oh yeah, well I throw Mr. Leveler through it
Yeah. Yeah, but some people
without.
like freak out about that because of the rubber seals and stuff. But I
Yeah,
think
they're
it's really
shitty
only
cheap rubber
got
seals.
one rubber seal in the whole thing. Everything else is just machined really nice.
Yeah, it fits perfectly. It's like an air tool.
Like I love.
That's it.
Where did that piece go? Huh?
Says 3 viewers. The cool silent crowd in chat. With the strong silence.
Yeah, we lost them today.
That's alright. Well, we were up to like 5 or 6, maybe. It's alright. Everybody's over watching Child of Mecca.
I don't think he's streaming today.
What?
No, I saw a thing from him that he had some previous engagement, so he's going to stream tomorrow.
Oh, how about that?
His jest is looking good. I like it.
Yeah, I watched some of the episodes. I, I know how to do a lot of that stuff. So I like hang out if I can talk and chat or like add to the conversations. But like if I'm working on something, it's hard for me to listen to that. I'm listening to the same thing that I'm doing. And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's not, yeah, it's not looking good.
I don't know if he's been recording. I remember talking to him a while back, and he was mentioning how he was going to do kind of like a workflow series. And I don't think it's going to be a live stream, but where he basically goes from like beginning to end, like a whip. I'll be a little more interested in that. The live stream is just, I know he live streams for like 2 hours. It's just hard to catch it starting at 10.
Yeah, I pass through. I'll often just stop by and be like, what up?
Yeah.
Take a look and see what they're talking about. See if there's anything quality going on in the chat. I need to get my hands on a new computer. I think I've been through this enough times. Not really going to talk about it.
Or fighter. So many bazookas. You know, Phil?
You see in the chat that Jeff is looking at farms. All of us talking about workshop has gotten him more prepared.
I want a bigger. Oh my God, Jeff.
I don't blame you, man. The guy's got quite the collection.
Yeah, I know you need a farm for your backlog.
Watch out, no plant them, they'll grow in their more. It's like it'll be like the Gunpla Ranch. I'll retire to Jeff's Gunpla Ranch.
Yes.
Jeff can't get any older, okay?
The Gunpla Ranch. I like it. We're going on vacation, honey.
Going to the Gunpla Ranch.
Going to the Gunpla.
God, Reddens, oh my God, go away. That's my wife. I don't know if Sylvia do the same, but probably not.
She'd be like, you have fun with that.
You have something to talk about that isn't Dark Souls and Gunpla? I think no.
I love Lamp.
I love Lamp. Nice. Have you been watching Feuds?
No, I haven't watched him in a while.
Had a whole meme review on the Moth meme. Like yesterday. It was all, I love Lamp.
I love Lamp. I haven't watched his channel in quite a while now. I don't know. No particular reason. Like, I don't dislike it or anything. I just
Zach started talking about Feuds, and I was like, I don't like Feuds. And then I started watching Feuds.
Yeah. Well, I had like a, same thing. I didn't start watching him because of Zach. I forget what he put out. And I started watching him,
I started watching him over the Alinity controversy.
Yeah, and I had like a preconceived notion of him.
Yes.
And it wasn't necessarily, he wasn't really what I thought he was.
Yeah.
I watched his stuff like way back in the day when he was PewDiePie, and like I didn't watch it. I saw his channel and it wasn't for me.
Yeah.
It was like him screaming all the time, and I was like,
yes,
what
that
the
was
hell is this?
Not into kids.
Yeah, I didn't quite get it back then. So, but his newer stuff I like. I just haven't watched it. I haven't had as much time to watch YouTube in general the last couple of years.
I'll sit on my lunch break and just have it run in the background, listening to it more or less while I'm working on stuff, or have it playing on the Xbox while I'm working on stuff. So I'm always working.
I've been watching a lot of Netflix.
Oh, what Netflix?
Yeah, been watching the Marvel series. I watched like Jessica Jones and
the Marvel series.
Yeah, now I'm watching Iron Fist.
Yes.
It's all to catch up. I love Daredevil, so because they're all somewhat intertwined, I just don't want to miss anything.
Sure. I really like the Punisher series.
Yeah, Punisher was awesome. And my wife and I watched Ozark, or season 1 of Ozark at least. That was pretty good too. Right?
I started rewatching this anime series called Ido on Netflix. It's kind of mecha related. It's kind of fun. Lots of spaceships and lots of computer mecha information. It looks really cool.
Huh. I'll have to check that out. Yeah, I have to. I finished. I was meant to tell you. I watched Build Fighters and Build Fighters Try.
Oh, what'd you think?
and why people like build fighters so much and hate try, because to me they're really not any different.
Oh, you don't see that.
Like I if you like it, you like it, but I don't understand why people hate build try and they love build fighters.
Yeah, I don't either.
Because to me they're the same thing. Like whether you like them or dislike them, they're basically the same series.
Yeah.
Uh, they're okay. I mean, I wouldn't rewatch them. They're definitely better than Divers,
Yeah.
but
No, I watched Try. I think I finished the first time I finished watching Unicorn, or the second time I finished watching Unicorn, and Iron Blooded Orphans. After I'd watched that like 5 or 6 times, I was like, all right, Gundam Info, what else do you got on this channel? And I was like, I heard some things about build fighters, and the first thing I started watching was Try. So I watched all of Try before I realized it was the second series.
yeah.
And then I watched the first series, and I was like, oh, okay. So,
Context.
yeah, but it was like, it didn't need any context.
No. I mean,
No,
just helps you understand how he got that, like, how he got his Gundam to begin with in the second one.
Right. Well, I mean, it doesn't. You don't really need to know too, because the storyline is what it's like. Oh, it's this kid that's hidden inside a dom that was left here by somebody's relative or something along those lines, and it's
Yeah.
like, oh yeah, well, he's just like secretly really fucking good kid hidden inside a dom, and it just worked out that Reiji or whatever his name is. Um, unlocks its potential.
Oh, what is his name?
It's
Reiji's
not
the first
Reiji's
one.
from the first season. Yeah.
Um,
Jigen Hao kid.
yeah, that did annoy the shit out of me. I
Yes,
was
that
like,
is.
do we have to say that long ass phrase every time you punch?
Apparently so.
What
It's kind of tropey in a way. I
Kamiki
get
was his
that, and
last
I
name.
find it kind of campy. What's that?
Kamiki was his last name.
I don't know.
Say Kamiki?
That could be.
I don't remember. I know his last name is Kamiki because I know that at the end he calls it the Kamiki Burning Gundam, and they make fun of him because he named his Gunpla kid after himself.
After himself. Oh, what do we got? Oh, Phil.
Say Kamiki. Yeah, I think that no.
Yeah.
Yori
Phil,
is
I
the
was over on the other side of the room by my spray booth.
Say Yori is the first season kid. I don't remember, but
Say Yori.
what I did do, so I was watching it on
Yori.
I was watching it on Info too, and you know how like with YouTube, if you're watching a series and you finish it, it automatically goes to the next episode.
Yeah.
Or for the most part. Something happened when I was watching Build Fighters where episode 10 played Try. And I didn't really catch it. I just thought like they were showing you some other people who build Gunpla. Like there's a and then I'm watching Try and I get to episode 10 and I'm like, I feel like I've seen this before. Why does this look so familiar? So yeah. My wife actually liked it. She watched Try with me like about 3/4 of it, I would say, and she actually enjoyed it.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, she was like, "This is kind of cool. I can understand what they're doing. Like, I can understand what they're talking about." I'm like, "Yeah, it's pretty basic and not really a whole lot of plot." Like, she doesn't understand the Gundam universe, so when she watches like Unicorn, she's like, "What the hell are they talking about?" Nobody knows. Wife and daughter liked Fighters and Divers.
Yeah, but Phil, you've got like a special situation. Your wife is hella cool anyways, and of course because you and her together make Baby Bot, and Baby Bot is just shit. So Phil's been my friend for a very long time.
Gotcha. I my wife is not interested in like anime in particular. Like she doesn't know anything about it.
Yeah, Colleen has like inverse shits to give about anime. She doesn't like things where there's like animated people. She likes her animation to be like dark bunnies in Watership Down, or like, you know, that kind of thing, as opposed to, you know, people.
Yeah, my wife wants to watch the Studio Ghibli movies because I think they're
Oh yes.
are they either partnered with Disney or owned by Disney?
I don't know. They shouldn't be.
There's something with Disney in them.
Ghibli's good.
I don't know exactly how, but so
Oh,
that's
but yeah, she's super hooked on Disney, so that makes sense for her to be hyped on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do it. They're great. Princess Mononoke, Howl's Moving Castle, Castle in the Sky, Spirited Away. Drawing blanks now.
I have 2 finished Core Fighters.
Da-na-na-na-na.
These little wing pieces just kind of like...
All things Miyazaki rule. All things all Miyazaki rule.
Who is Miyazaki?
Including Dark Souls. Different Miyazaki. All right.
Sekai, that's the guy's name. Sekai Kamiki.
Sekai Kamiki.
Sekai Kamiki. And the other one is Sei Iori.
Iori
is the builder in the first one.
So their names are Kai Kamiki and Iori.
And I still don't get the Fumina thing.
Fumina waifu.
I don't, yeah, but she's like 12. Like, what is...
Sure. Well, yeah, Bowsette. That's all I got to tell you there.
I mean... Okay.
Yeah. Can you draw it with curves so that I can twerk to it? I guess so.
Anyone seen the Tokyo Earthquake 8.0? No?
Mm-hmm.
Try gave me the creeps. Yeah, it was whatever. I didn't care one way or another about it. Just... I don't know. I didn't get, like, I didn't know, I knew who Fumina was before I watched the show because of the figures and stuff like that. And then when I watched the show and realized she was in middle school, I was like, huh.
Yeah, it's messed up.
I mean, I get it that's a thing. Like,
yeah,
you know, they say they're 12, but you kind of like, I know they're not really supposed to be 12.
Yeah, no.
But I at least thought she was like 16. I was like,
right.
Oh, she's like
teenage.
Really young. Yeah.
Yeah, super.
Like, because they've done that with like Cordelia and IBO and stuff. And even though they are really young, they're kind of portrayed to be adults.
Right.
They make adult.
Yeah, she was portrayed as like a young adult.
Yeah, and like even in Seed, they do that with the characters. Like they're very young, but they're like 17, 18, kind of young adulthood. And
they're like 90210 young.
Yeah, right.
Just as long as they don't smile, they're young.
Yeah.
And their face turns into a baseball glove. That's what mine does. That's why I never smile. It's a lie. I smile all the time. What am I? Oh, I used the first one. I need to mold these bastards.
Bastages.
Yep, vestiges. I wonder if I can get away without molding them all weird.
No.
Because most of the parts that I've done, like say the chest component here, to mold this, I mold it like a pocket mold, so where essentially the silicone hugs the face like this all around, and then there are pouring gates that go in around the edge of a plug that fits in on the back side, and then you pour in one side, and then air comes out the other side, and then you put that bad boy into the pressure caster and pressure the shit down. And you pull it out. Boop, it's wonderful. I was gonna have to do that with this because they're hollow forms, where I have like two gates that come out and join to a singular pour sprue here, and then 2 air vents, and potentially 2 others that come out of the high points on both sides, making this cool like hose thing that comes up. And I would do that on both of these because they're mirrored. But that's just so much work.
So much.
Maybe I could do it like this. And it goes a little something like this. Molding all these thin things is painful.
I'm going to run and grab something to drink. I shall return.
I believe you probably will. Interesting. That's oh, Mr. Duke, how you doing? Master King. And his a. You got to stand up. It's a plus. Balancing on one leg. That's something. It's the ones that are yet to do. Parts. I said 20 before. How fucking wrong am I? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17. That's close. 17. And then if I wanted to do anything with the head. 1. Where's the ball? Taking lead dump. Dropping lettuce. Lettuce.
Alright. I'm back.
Alex was concerned if everything was working out okay.
Hey, what's up, Alex? How you feeling, man?
Who said you were taking a shit?
Big one.
No, you weren't.
Fat shits.
Oh yeah, baby. Transformative. Double Zeta shits.
Double Zeta shit. The enhanced double Zeta shit.
The enhanced double Zeta shit. Is there any other shit? I think.
In this manual, they actually mention Macross in this manual.
Wow. Old Macross.
It said, the realistic mecha trend, which grew after the first Gundam series, caught a new tide in the 1980s. Designed for commercialization, the 3-step transforming Valkyrie played a large role in Super Dimension Fortress Macross, resulting in a hit series and best-selling toys. Sunrise caught onto this trend, and transforming mechs for the protagonist appeared in the latter halves of the story in the Aurora Battler Dunbine and Heavy Metal L Gaiam series, and Mobile Data.
He sounds slightly more unsure.
Game? Still got the runs. Eugh. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better other than the runs.
Yeah. He said, da 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 da, and now we see Alex
Peeing out your hat.
because I have to approve his potty mouth. It's like, what was it today? It was Craig, and now it's Alex, and I have to approve. All right, buddy, I approve you.
Pretty cool. It's an interview with Katoki here. I got some
I love those instruction manuals. They're so nice.
line art and some sketches and some notations about how this is going to work, I suppose.
Do you have any of the books at all, Paul? Like weapons or
I have
or mechanics or
no. I mean, I don't. They're hard to get a hold of here. But I do have like GHL, like one of the GHL magazines, but it's in Japanese. But I love just looking at the pictures.
Sure.
I was trying to get a weapons one from HLJ, but they were sold out forever, and I just got tired of waiting. It was like 6 months. It was in my cart or in my private warehouse. Like not, it wasn't in my private warehouse. It was waiting.
Waiting to be able to be ordered.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, clearly they don't republish things that, because you know they do it monthly or quarterly, whatever period of time. They must not republish them. But I do like them. I love drawings. I love like sketching.
Oh, dude, you would like this book. I don't think I really said. I don't know. Did I show this off on the Discord? Got this Ian McKee book.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, it's really cool. I've been following him on Instagram and then on Twitter for, as long as I've been on Instagram or Twitter. It's just like this is the second book of his work. It's got this great little pencil sketch right in the cover.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like ink drawings.
Oh, that's cool.
It's got like a, kind of apocalyptic, kind of like sort of darker. I'll pull the camera up a little bit so that it makes a little bit more of a cohesive.
Yeah, like have you ever looked, what's the oldest kit you've built?
Me?
Yeah, I know you built one for like the night, but like master grade wise.
Oh, I have a Xeon Dukem Zaku 2. That's pretty old. That's 1990, 1991, maybe. This guy is the oldest. This is from 81.
Yeah, but I mean, like in a master grade, have you built anything like 05-ish? Or
for when?
Have you built a master grade that came with the big poster when you open it?
Yeah.
Those have amazing.
My Zaku that I built for Zach's contest.
The mine layer.
Goof. I have another one too. I can't remember, but yeah. So I have a couple of those. They're really fun.
But their instruction manuals have great line art and like engineering drawings and stuff like that. And then they kind of went away from that, which sucks.
I don't know why.
But in this one, it's got some nice, right in the middle here, a whole interview and some sketching.
Oh, the Zaz had it. This is the old one.
Yeah, well, the Katoki manuals are like a little bigger, it seems.
No, the original Suzabi.
Oh, the original?
The 90s.
But
I got both of them.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, Jeff, that book is super cool. It was like $20 shipped from the UK. It was cheap as hell. And dude drew a book drew art in the front of it. I was like, that's great. I'll buy more. I guess maybe 30 shipped, but I'm gonna buy another one as soon as I see one. I'm looking forward to Comic-Con. Kim Jong-yi, I think his name is, the amazing live drawing artist, is going to be there. He's fucking amazing. and I'm hopefully going to buy a book and get a drawing in it. That'd be so awesome.
I want to see that. He never come. I don't think he goes to any of the U.S. ones, but he's based out of Canada. I think his Gundam drawings and stuff like that. Like he did. I know he did like an Altron, and he did a lot of the wingsuits. Let me see if I can find his name. I follow him on Instagram.
Okay, cool.
I think his name is like Chasing Artwork or something like that. And his real name is yeah, it's Chasing Art. His name is Justin. I lied, but he does a lot of. I'll see if you guys can pick this up on. But here is his.
Oh, nice. Alex just got his Mandarake.
That's I don't know if you can really see that, but that's Altron.
Kind of. Oh, I have seen that. Reposted, I think.
Yeah, he goes to a lot of the cons, but I don't think he does like anything in New York. He's based out of Canada. I want to say Winnipeg.
Winnipeg.
But he won't. He doesn't. He only sells like. He has a store, like an online store, but he doesn't sell everything there, and I can never find the Gundam stuff.
Oh,
which sucks.
You got to request it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe. I'd like to get a drawing from can't think of his name right now. Why not? Gunpla Talk. Josh, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, one of his prints would be great.
Yeah, he has some nice stuff. I have his book. I did buy his Mandarake. Would you order from Mandarake, Alex?
You can order a
girl
pile of shit, right?
Anime girl figures. Don't lie.
Yeah, dude. It's all Figma. Straight across. It's like Figma and Dojin. Sorry, I know it's not Dojin.
Anime titties.
Yeah, I know it's not Dojin at all. It's definitely not Alex Speed.
Oh, the Psycho GMs. That's right. You did tell us.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Psycho Gyms.
I've kind of been thinking about what kit I'm going to build when I come back from taking a break after I finish this build. Sorry. Break.
Mental break? You're going to like just maybe snap a couple of things or something?
No, maybe. I don't know. Because I have like plans to do a mash of the XS and the Deep Striker. So that'll be like
before they come out with one?
Yeah. That'll probably be 2019. Or right when they do.
Yeah. Bastards.
I'll be finishing it right when they drop like the Pro model. I'll be like, oh. But I've got this beautiful Katoki Stein, or not Stein, just regular Snaju. I want to do the Hama Hama, and I also have this Katoki Psycho Zaku. Since I was talking about the Psycho Gyms.
I have that.
And that's
that thing is huge.
Yes, I know.
Parts. I think that's the biggest Master Grade box I have.
No, you have the Deep Striker.
Is the Deep Striker bigger? I have to look.
Yeah, so they're right next to each other, directly above my head.
Oh yeah, the Deep Striker is a perfect grade size box.
Yeah, it's bigified.
I have the O too. And that one's pretty big, but I looked at it. It's not actually that big.
Yeah.
It's just big.
Yeah, I was thinking about getting the O just to like do what I was talking about. The oh no, I'm drawing a blank on the guy's name. Kobayashi style. Yeah. Just do some like crazy dystopic, like deep space crustacean mech. Obviously, I won't be using any crab parts. I don't need to see that anymore. But Yeah, just get one to have fun with. Problem is that I have to work for a living, and
Baloney.
it's not doing me any good.
Horseshit.
From the style.
This game is horseshit. Yep, I am definitely not getting any further than these little core fighters today.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, Phil. I knew that Phil was working on the. We just ran out on the chat for a second. First, I want to say, right on, Phil. I've seen some of your work on the HG Psycho, and that's cool. And yes, so many bazookas. And Alex says, after I saw the pics of the Momokun Bowset, I nearly threw up.
What is that? What is Momokun Bowset?
You know what Bowset is?
No.
So they did this thing where like they gender swap Bowser.
Oh.
From Mario. And like the internet exploded with prepubescent premature ejaculation. Or post-pubescent. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Ejaculation.
Yeah, it went nuts. Yeah, it went nuts. And everything is Bowsette, and the world is a darker place.
Yeah, this kit is going to take a while. This is going to be a pretty long snap, I think. I can't imagine that Psycho Zaku probably takes like, that's got to take 15 hours.
I take forever to build stuff anyways because I really like to build.
Yeah.
The process and everything. So you're of the same mind.
Yeah, I think it's probably the most fun I have is just like mindlessly snapping away.
Yeah, not really mindlessly, but snapping away.
Snapping away.
Yeah, I don't really. No mindless. All snapping away.
Who decided these damn things should have core fighters? It doesn't seem like a good idea at all. I mean, they're cool looking, but who was like, you know what this giant robot needs? An airplane. A jet.
Yeah, an airplane in its guts.
Buying a Hackintosh.
Yeah, what's a Hackintosh?
Knockoff Mac.
Building a Hackintosh.
Oh, I guess it's probably a PC that runs Mac OS.
Oh.
The Hackintosh.
Sounds like something that'd be advertised on Kung Fury.
This thing, when you get to the legs, that is a lot of fucking. It's like 4 pages long of legs.
It's a whole lot of legs.
A lot of leg building. The legs are a lot of parts. And the backpack's pretty big too. How many parts was the Stein? Was that part heavy or meh?
Lots. I don't remember. Hang on a second, we would look at it. All right, here it is. Oh, you all big boy. Oh, Dusty Boy, too. Yeah, it's a fair amount of parts, not gonna lie. But it's very satisfying to build. I mean, I didn't get tired of the build at all, even though it has a lot of parts. It all works really well. There's very few polycaps.
Yeah.
Like, at all.
This one has a big polycap sheet. I don't know how many
but
of
they're
them
hardly ever used. Maybe in that one they are, because of the transforming,
here.
but on the Stein,
Could
it's
be,
not
yeah,
that way.
Not seeing many in the instructions, though.
Well, you can look on the splash page, and it'll tell you how many are used and how many are not used.
I use a decent amount, actually. Quite a few.
I just like the stature of this kid.
The Justice was like that. It was, a lot of parts, but it just went together so well. Everything felt like it fit just the way it needed to. That it was it was nice to build.
Beautiful. So, my Gusian Full City is nearly as tall as the Stein is. In fact, yeah, almost the same height as the Stein.
Just that some of the software is proprietary, but for older gen parts, they've already come out with workarounds and mods. What's the draw for a Mac, Alex? Like, I know you have one already, but you also have a PC. Is there something that Mac has that you couldn't just get on a PC laptop? Something you want?
I have the SD Sinanju from my Neo Xeon as well. Wait, why do you have a spare one? Bill.
Final Cut. I see. I use Premiere Pro. Well, I haven't used anything because I haven't put out a video in a long time. But
I see, Phil.
Yeah, it's not the easiest thing to use.
I don't use Premiere.
Huh?
I use Wondershare by Filmora. But I'm pretty low tech when it comes to my video editing. So
mine are super, super low tech. It's very time consuming.
Dude, I haven't edited a video in so long.
Yeah, me neither.
It was about pretty much when my friends went to the Philippines and I said they went to Singapore and got all the details. I really shit the bed on that.
Same thing.
No, dramatically different. Like, oh, what a fucking flub.
You know.
She's like Filipina.
You know, Shanghai, Chinatown, same thing.
Yeah, right. They both like are near a thing called China, or has China in the name of it. China. Or as I like to call it, China.
Wondershare doesn't have the features I need. Simple enough UI, though.
Yeah, it's super duper simple. That's why I can use it.
I want to know how to make like the intros that people make in videos, like the like different fonts and stuff like that, and things move around, and all that stuff is a little beyond me.
There's a bunch of plugins and stuff for Wondershare that you can get to do different things like that.
Yeah, After Effects.
Yeah, or whatever. Just like editing tools to use, filters and animated aspects and ways to cut stuff. And then you have to use like other editing techniques like green screening, and depends on what if you're gonna film, or are you just gonna like cut things out, or
Yeah, I want to do a logo, and then in the beginning of a video have like a logo video, like a logo intro.
Okay.
Type of thing.
Yeah.
But
like
I don't.
some basic, kind of like what Zach does or whatever.
Now he does nothing. He just starts the videos. But
Well,
he
he
used to
used
have
to
like the
do
cloud thing and
yeah, with the like
yeah,
showing.
something like that.
I was trying to get Phil to write me some music, but he's got busy making models, and I'm completely fine with that.
Make it frame by frame. Yeah, I have to design a logo. I actually have one like design, but I don't know how to take something I drew and make it a computer program. I guess I could vector draw it or something, but I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. I
I have
draw
like zero background in like computers mixed with art of any type. Like I can type fast. I can use Microsoft Office like a pro, but when it comes to like doing something creative on the computer, I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here.
Yeah, I don't. I'd like to get a Wacom tablet just so that I could try to fuck with stuff, but
Yeah, like if you want me to write an Outlook email, I'm your guy. All right. Whatever you want to do. You want to make some charts in Excel? I got you.
I mean, you got me beat. I'll outsource to Paul.
You want me to type a paper for you? No problem. Real quick, but you want me to open Paint? I don't even know where it is.
I could probably open it.
Now what do I do? Ew, Outlook. We used to use Outlook for work, Alex, just because of it's a government facility, so it's just how they work. I don't enjoy Outlook either. I think it's shit.
Isn't it kind of antiquated as well?
Yeah, it's just, but like a lot of corporate and I think all government uses it. They just use Exchange servers, so you have to use Outlook pretty much.
Right.
So that part is what it is. But I don't use it in my personal life.
Fair enough.
But I'm proficient in it. I'll say that. Out of necessity. That's probably what it is. I haven't had time to sit down and like just play with editing softwares and stuff like that just for no reason. I'm sure if I could do that, I could probably learn a little more about them. But time is an issue, right?
What does it say?
Paul Summer could use some help on her thesis on the axons and connections in the facial nervous system in comparison to the exchanges in the central nervous system and the spine.
She's
That's the wrong
medical student.
Yeah, I think she's plastic surgery. I think what she was going for. My background is in microbiology. That's too big for me. I could tell you about
conversations are above Paul's pay grade.
Yeah, I could tell you about bacteria. What do you need to know? Alex, have you been working on a kit, man? I know you were working on the sniper.
Oh yeah, there's a Yeah, I'm scribing.
Taking a break. Actually, let me show you guys something. This is what I was working on.
I'll see what.
Well, that's going to get picked up without more light, but hold on. There's the chest of the Jesta. I kind of got back into it.
Oh.
Got some dry
Yeah,
brush.
that's Judas. That is old, bro. Isn't that the cannon fodder?
Yeah.
Wow.
But I just let it sit there. Once I knew I wasn't going to finish it in time, I was just like, whatever. I'm done with it. But I've gone back now, finished up the frame, put the base coat down, dry brushed it all. I don't know how it picks that up or not. But
clay.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to unblock Alex's comments here. Here we go. All right.
Came out pretty cool. Metallic-y looking. Here's the hip section. It's got a couple of the rivets painted in it.
Cool.
Legs came out pretty cool. Some piston detail.
Nice.
Yeah. I have to give it a wash now.
I have like a half-built Jesta in my backlog. I acquired from a friend.
Very cool kit. I like it.
Hey, Paulie likes it.
Some other little pistons here with some silver and some copper.
Yeah, kind of coppery. Doesn't want to focus.
All that good stuff. So I gotta finish. Most of the frame's done. I just gotta dry brush the hands, and I think there's a piece in the shoulders I didn't get to do. And then
Your full armor unicorn from Zach. Was he like picking it up for you, bro, or what?
I'm gonna go over it with this stuff. Citadel. Gnome.
Ooh.
Oil. Like an oily.
You went model making guru on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this like a try for a wash. Because I don't want it to I don't want to do like a gunk wash just because I don't want it to be too heavy.
Yeah.
For the frame.
I found that in like a shot corn.
Yeah, I think it's I'm gonna do a gunk wash on the armor, but the frame just has so many nooks and crannies, and it's already kind of dark. I think it'll just make it even darker. Yeah.
What if you did a light wash?
Hmm?
So instead of doing like a dull dark like a Nuln oil or something, do something, light. Like a lighter color.
Yeah, I guess I could. Mainly what I'm trying to do is basically bring out some of the panel lines.
Mm-hmm.
Like especially, and I have like some of these coppery and gold colors. I want to make them a little deeper.
Mm-hmm.
And just some of the like deeper details, like cuts into the frame and stuff. I want, and I also want it to look. I want it to look oily as well.
Okay.
So I figured this will probably do that, as it is oil.
Yeah.
Oil. So I'm hoping it'll work out that way. I'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, it's just water-based acrylic, so I'll do it on like a foot or something, and if I don't like it, I can switch to something else. Tell me about the bacteria that fucked me up. Computer's busted, so I had nothing else to edit or work on. I've been snapping a couple of Leos. I'm still waiting for my clear full armor unicorn from Zach. This was before he was sponsored. I was lending him kits for content. Oh, I remember that. Take it easy, it'll pool. Yeah, it's I'm noticing that when I opened it for the first time how thin it is. So I'm just gonna do a light coat. Just a light coat. And we'll see how that works. And then move on to the armor.
Sounds good.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It's definitely a different look than anything I've ever done. I've always done like real clean looking stuff. So
I'm gonna get dirty.
this one's gonna be a little grungy. But yeah, I've been filming it too as I went, so I'll have a little work in progress for that some point
Cool.
in the future.
That's the hardest thing for me. That's like think about filming something while I'm working on something, because mostly I just think about the body of work.
Yeah, to stop what you're doing and like, oh, I should film now. Like now is when I should do an update, or
Like, oh, I should have been filming for the last like 7 days.
yeah, it is tough. Citadel washes are kind of waxy. I like to mix a little water into the wash before I hit a model with it. Huh. I will take a look at that. Thank you. I was going to use just like a wet brush and a wet palette, but I will take a look. I have zero experience with Citadel washes or Citadel at all.
Yeah, I haven't used any Citadel paints.
No, I've never painted a miniature, so I didn't. No minis for me. The Double Zeta will not be weathered whenever it gets painted.
Will not be
Nope. No weathering.
Clean AF.
That's right.
Sorry, this full city will be clean with maybe a little bit of dust for like natural weathering, but it's not going to be my usual destroyed fare just because of time. Yes. Go on, little boys. All right. What's nice is that it's 11:30 and that asshole's out there tooling around on his fucking orders.
Too.
Sounds like stuff. What?
Cool. Thank you, Phil. I appreciate that. Was that Alex's stomach making that noise? Oh, man. Yeah, on the armor, I'm not going to do any like battle damage, but I'm going to do a little bit of chipping and some streaking with oils.
Cool.
And maybe a little bit of like mud gunk on the feet. I think that'll do. Nothing crazy. I'm not gonna like cut into the armor or anything like that. No.
Yeah.
Nothing heavy.
Scarification.
No battle damage.
No modern primitives.
He's just kind of like a grunt who's been walking around a lot.
It's the double Zeta.
Maybe one fight.
You're like, this double Zeta is a grunt.
No, I'm talking about the Jesta. The double Zeta.
Oh, the Jesta. Sorry.
Double Zeta has to be spotless.
You had me confused. I was bamboozled.
Then flim-flammed. Chris, that mofo, I sent him that kit for the contest he won, and he won't stop insisting on sending me something in return.
Oh. You mean the contest you won?
Yeah. Maybe you'll get some Pepto.
Yeah, some bismuth liquid. Many happy returns.
Have to build those little sumos.
Oh, yes.
I was looking at them the other day.
I got one of those.
They're on the list. They're on the short list.
They're short, aren't they?
Yeah, there's only a couple parts per sumo.
They're pretty little.
I'm gonna strip them and repaint them gold and silver, or chrome and silver.
Nice.
Chrome and gold.
Candy gold.
Candy gold.
Candy
gold.
Candy gold.
And chrome. Actually, I think I have some chrome. I have some alkalad chrome.
Oh, nice. That's the way to go.
Yeah. But it'd be a lot of prep, a lot of polish.
Meh.
I want them like mirror shiny.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. A little wet sanding on
all about mirror polishing.
A little wet sanding on the primer. Good stuff. Yeah, they're plated, Alex, but I mean, if I just snapped them together, that wouldn't be fun. I think I'm sure they have a seam line somewhere or another too, so I want to get rid of all that stuff.
You can't sand it.
To do a gift exchange as Xmas. Shipping would be a pain, though.
A nightmare.
I know, I think Andy did the one for the Gunpla.
The association?
No. The hell's the Gunpla Reddit? Our Gunpla?
Oh.
They have a Secret Santa, and I think he did that this past year.
I don't know what to think about the Gunpla Reddit.
I go on there and just peruse, but I don't really comment or talk too much.
I put a couple things up with mixed reviews.
Yeah, it's weird what catches there.
I mean, my stuff, like, I'm not worried about upvotes or any of that shit. My stuff gets pretty good responses, but the mods are all weird. As
despises our Gunpla. Fair enough. I don't, like I said, I don't hang out on it. Like, I don't know what's going on day to day. But I'll go on there and look at the pictures.
Yeah, no, he's there for the articles.
Yeah, I'm there to read. There's not a lot of building going on there. It's mostly like snapping.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just saw.
Yeah, I got to drop some next level shit.
Yeah, Jabman has a review of the Mechanicore Kasi Gundam. I'll have to watch that. That's something I've always wanted to pick up, the Cassie from Mechanicore, but they're like $400 now. Ridiculous. And I heard they're a pain in the ass to build.
I wonder when Jeff's going to break out his Teefster.
Yeah. That is a big boy.
I'm going to guess probably never.
Once he gets his branch. Boxing up my Penelope for Don. Did you buy both, Alex, or did you just get the Penelope? I know, don't you have you have the Cubalay too, right? I have the GPO2 on pre-order. That is going to be a big box.
Jeff is absolutely right. That is true to form for the Argompla Reddit subreddit.
I have only the Penelope. Need a Gunpla Ranch first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly how our Gunpla works. Or this is my first build, which I want to be very supportive. I'm happy you're building. Welcome to the community.
It's like, this is my first time weathering. Yeah, but it's GBWC winner.
Some kid was on there today. I saw a post. He said, this is the first kid I've built, first painting, first weathering, and first time ever building a model. And it was a Psycho Zaku, and it looked pretty damn good. I was like, Jesus Christ,
you sure as hell picked that about as far as I can throw it.
Yeah, I was like, wow, that's... I mean, I get it. Like, you can,
look at that.
If you can follow directions, you can find enough online to kind of bring you through step by step. And if you take your time, I'm sure you could get good results. But, and, minimal creativity, especially if you're following the box art, you just paint it that color and, weather it how you've seen other people weather any other kid.
Or you took your brother's kit and you took your brother's photos or someone else's and you were like, oh, this is my first thing, and no one will notice because you artfully erased the watermarks. And
yep, that could be it too.
I'm a naysayer.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna copy and paste a bunch of Vegeta videos on there and just be like, that's me talking, y'all.
Oh Jesus!
This is my goof whip.
Jesus. For GBWC last year.
Yeah, my work in progress for Wing Zero, whatever.
I wonder, does he go on this year? Oh yeah, I saw some shit he was doing. Not Vegeta. Is it Vegeta? Yeah, Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta. I don't know what he's doing as an entry. Huh?
Is he doing the Deep Striker? Or no, I'm thinking of not Vegeta. Shit. Oh fuck. He would. The one I'm thinking of did the Kimari quadruped last year.
Oh, Strider Prime.
Strider Prime. Thank you. I'm drawing a blank.
He's doing a Striker RX-8 or something like that. It's the a full armor or something like that kind of. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's doing some weird Deep Striker mod. I watched a little bit of his first couple videos, but I haven't been keeping up because once again I'm doing all the same things. So why would I want to listen to it while I'm doing it?
Gundam or Pat. Doesn't that guy?
Yeah. Oh, what?
There's so many of them right now.
Okay. I love how Gundam Pat is tired of getting shit for being a shit. So he giant disclaimer in every one of his things, and he's like, "Don't come crying to me if you realize that I am a content whore." I don't know. Anyway.
Yeah, I don't follow him anymore. erased them on the gram.
I
Unfollowed.
still follow them just so that I can keep tabs on other people's stuff. So, like, I found people posting Zach's builds, and I was like, yo, Zach, did you see that this person is posting your builds? And he's like, I did not.
Listen, if you want to repost people's builds because that's like the page you want to have, I wouldn't do it, but whatever. But at least give people credit. And I know it's tough, like with the, especially with like the Japanese modelers, like it's hard to find out what the hell, like with the language barrier, you know? Like, I don't know who this guy is, but at least I've seen the part that pissed me off about him the most was people will tag the builder in the comments and he won't like re-tag the image. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if you weren't sure, like if I posted a picture of your, you know, your Zaku, let's say, and I was like, oh, not sure who the builder is, but I love this work. And then someone was like, oh, it's Bro Builder. Oh, okay, I'll tag him. No problem.
Yeah, he posted my Kashatra corn. And I was like, hey, that's my kit. Wow, thanks for thinking it's a really cool custom. And he edited his post. Because I like basically put him on blast first comment. It just happened that I saw it right away.
Remove the watermarks on Ricardo. Oh shit. That's fucked up.
Yeah, I saw some of that had happened elsewhere.
Yeah, that's like that. How do you not know who the builder is at that point, you know?
Oh, you handled it? Good. Bullshit.
Ricardo.
Unacceptable. Fatality.
Yeah,
Boy, isn't putting play on a mold really exhilarating?
I haven't even been building in like 45 minutes.
Okay, that was like me last week, or 2 weeks ago.
I ran out of oomph.
And once I start putting clay down, I get fucking energized. I can be working on clay. If I have like something to listen to, like if I'm listening to movies or like some good documentaries or something rolling in the background, like PBS Eons or something, I'll just work and work and work and work and look up and it'll be like, oh, hey, it's 3 in the morning. Oh, crap, I have to work in 3 hours.
I need to go to sleep.
I don't even like feel it. And then I go to lay down and I can't sleep. My mind's racing.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
Thousands of ideas. I suppose it's better than this is all the ways that you fucked up all the other points in your life.
Yeah. Yeah, at least you're thinking about something positive.
Unless until it's like stress dreams. When I was still before I started working on the backpack unit for the full city, I was starting to get stress dreams about not being able to figure it out.
Were you naked at Anime XYC NYC?
No, I would literally just like wake up like I was just shot, like drenched in sweat, heaving chest, out of breath for no reason. And then eventually I realized that because I wasn't remembering my dreams or anything. Mm-hmm. Eventually I kind of put it together. Like I remembered just enough of what was going on to realize that I was freaking out about that. And I was like, "What? Brain, shut up!
You're being a dick.
What's wrong with you? Who let you in here?"
What did I tell you about that? I'm going to build the head because that seems like a quick piece.
Well, what the hell time is it? That's midnight.
Yeah. After midnight. Or at least I'll feel like I accomplished something here. $130. Awkward, yes. Awkward silence.
Hmm?
We were quiet.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, I'm just nose to the grindstone.
Nose to the stone. Still casting. Oh, that, and everyone's just staring at me. That would probably help if I did that. You could at least see what I'm doing.
What? Oh, it was just like your head down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Super awkward.
Am I? Yeah, I'm kind of working on the screen. Oh, because I picked my camera up. Right.
Everybody just
once
building. Yeah. Jeff, are you building? Are you working on your ground Gundam there?
Quiet.
Quiet.
Almost too quiet.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles reference.
I was gonna do that. I was gonna go a little too Raph, but I didn't.
Go ninja, go ninja, go.
I think is that the second? That's the first one, isn't it?
Go Ninja is the
No,
second.
Ninja Rap's from the second one. That's Secret of Use. That's Vanilla Ice. I know that.
The little too quiet. Yeah, because I
want to say it's the first one. It's because Raph gets all pissed off at Leah.
Yeah, and they get in a big fight.
Yeah, and he goes out in the most obvious of fucking disguises: trench coat and fedora.
Yep, gets in the fight with Casey.
But he ends up getting beat up by and captured by the foot, doesn't he?
He gets beat up by the foot. They don't capture him. And then they go to that weird country house.
Right. Grapes of Wrath.
What a great movie.
Yep.
The third one was a big letdown.
Oh, Lord, Turtles in Time? Ooh, leave it to the video games.
Oh, the video game was so good.
Yeah, I got the port for 360 back in the day when they brought it to arcade.
I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't know I could do that. I used to play that on Super Nintendo so much.
Yeah, they had both the side-scrolling beat 'em up that was basically a clone of the X-Men game, and they had Turtles in Time for the arcade. They may still have it. I could probably go look, but it's a beast.
7 more parts that don't need masking, then about 30 that do. Should have all the base coats down by the end of this weekend. Sweet, man.
Cool. I assume the local hobby shop got the painting. It was probably ancient history at this point.
The cockpit. That's gonna go.
Doing the same thing I did last night, which is like I poured silicone, I prepped parts, dilly-dallied, and then at the last minute, I clayed up an entire new mold, which is the one that I poured at the beginning of this stream, and like set up all the clay and set up the first pour, like right at the very end of the night or early part of the morning.
So you crunched it all in at the end?
Yeah, just kind of. I was like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Ah, fuck it. I'm going to do it. And then did it all.
Polycap. There's my first polycap.
Give me some more shitty motorcycles.
I gotta bail or I'll be too tired tomorrow to do anything. Yeah, man. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out.
Cheers.
More head. Bye.
Bye. Forget to make the little hearts with your finger.
F-128. Where are you?
Car
What?
F-128, where are you? That was a joke Jeff would have got.
Yeah.
Everybody else is just crickets.
No, I know that one too. That's a Star Wars joke.
Perfect. No, it's not a Star Wars joke. It's a Car 54 joke.
What is it? G2. What is this? What is you? Oh, one of these plated or painted. Tiny, 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 tiny plated piece. Don't lose it. And I need the A runner. A 41 and 40. Our buddy Andy was here. He'd tell me to get rid of some of the V-fin. Because he hates V-fins.
Oh, really?
He's got this thing about the double V-fin. He hates it.
Oh. Well, maybe it's because it's double Zeta.
Hey,
One of
Oliver.
these days, he's gonna look
What's going on, buddy?
Oliver? What the?
What the hey?
What the hoo-ha?
In the flesh.
Like 11 to 8 o'clock where he is.
What is he? Is he ahead of us or behind us?
If he's in the Netherlands, then that's 6 hours ahead.
I don't think he's in there. I don't think he's there. He's like an hour behind me. Oh, he's in Singapore again.
Oh, Singapore. Gotcha. I know sometimes he's in the Netherlands. Ness is out there, right?
He's a traveling man.
Taking those Fodiotes.
Vlogging it up.
Yep.
All right, get that piece. Yeah.
Found out recently that it is 100% legal to take photos of people as long as they're in public in New York City. So,
Yep.
like, as long as you're in public at any time, anyone can take your photo.
Yes, I did know that.
Don't gotta worry about consent or nothing.
Mm-mm.
I think I'm contemplating taking my camera to Comic-Con.
Some use out of it.
But I don't know. I'm not like trying to take pictures of cosplayers or anything.
Yeah, because they're in public.
I really don't give a fuck about that, but just for the cool
Displays and stuff.
Yeah.
Street photography.
And just like, just the cool shit.
Yeah, I want to shoot some more. I haven't had a chance in a little while. I have some footage from a couple of vacations I took earlier in the summer. Edit together. Here it's like not street photography, it's beach photography.
Right. They don't have streets there. It's all beaches.
It's all beaches.
Yeah, just sand, as far as the eye can see.
If you take pictures of people at the beach, they feel weird about it. It's frowned upon.
For the most part, yeah. Someday. Yeah, salute, Polly.
Salut. Little silver.
Get salute. Get that bear.
People probably wouldn't like their picture taken at the beach. No, maybe South Beach. That people don't really care there.
That's kind of their point.
Yeah, that's kind of where you go to be seen. But I've only been there once or twice. Yeah, it's true. Especially if that person is a girl.
Oh, that's fucked, Alex. That is super.
People are getting sensitive because the retarded ass pervs are installing cameras in the girls' bathrooms and stuff. Huh. There we go.
Ta-da!
Double Zeta head.
Ugh.
Double Zeta. Time to clean up.
67 cases this year alone. That is absurd.
In South Korea, I'm assuming.
Wow.
What?
What, huh? I'm talking to chat. I think I just woke Colleen up.
What was the final score?
I don't know what the final score is. What was the final score?
7-2 Yankees.
There you go.
Moving
I was
on.
gonna go poop out of Boston.
Fucking socks.
Whack.
Back 'em.
Whack sucks. Alex says hi, hon. She's waving at the back of the camera. You know.
I feel better now. I got the head done.
Okay.
And 2 core fighters.
Nice. I poured some silicone and I put this clay together, which my camera's not on anymore. But I clayed up these parts. And I test fit all of the parts that I've cast so far. Oh, and what just fell off?
Oh my god.
Did anything fall off? Nope. It was the underside of the wrist. But yeah, so this big bastard. I didn't realize how long the legs actually look with the extension without all the armor on. They look really long and skinny.
Yeah. He skipped leg day.
Yeah, until he puts on the armor and it's like.
Then he's his Akira self.
Yeah.
Big muscles.
Oh yeah. Akihito. Outland. Oh yeah. Thanks, Alan. Alex, I've been really burnt out, but pleased with the way everything's working out. So.
Yeah, the chest sculpts, like I was surprised with the vents. They look really, really sharp.
Oh yeah, that's just making a good mold. Mrs. Frogbot Farm.
Huh?
Nice. Phil says he misses Gusian's Frogbot form. I'll have so much armor from that because I'm going to buy 2 more of these, and none of them are going to be using the Frogbot. So I'll be able to make some funny modifications someday.
Frogbot's the best. Everyone loves Frogbot. That was I liked the Gusian better than the Gusian Rebake or the Rebake Full City.
I like the Full City.
I like the frog.
The frog is. I like the frog's hammer.
Yeah, the frog hammer was awesome.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
I have an HG Gusian. I never bought any of the Gusian Rebake or the Full City in any form.
Oh. So you have the HG, just the Frogman?
Yep, just Frogman. He's panel lined and top coated. That was like one of my first builds. I think he might have been my third. I did Barbatos, then I did Kimaris, and then Gusian.
All high grade.
All high grade. Yeah, my first 4 or 5 builds were just high grades. Actually, my first 8 builds were just high grades. I did 4 out of IBO, 1 Build Fighters kit, and then a couple of OG Gundam stuff. And then I moved on to a Master Grade.
Wow. Yeah, I started with the 7 sword, as we know, Master Grade.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's why I don't like the
Double O kits. I haven't built any Master Grade Double O kits. I built the Perfect Grade Exia.
Yeah, well, that's a really good kit.
Yeah, that one was really nice. But yeah, I have a couple. I got the Avalanche. I have the Double O.
Right, you got the Bandai Avalanche.
Yes, I have the Double O XN Riser. I have the Exia, the one that you can build the repair mode if you want.
Bandai or Momoka?
Bandai.
Ooh.
And I think that's it for Double O kits. I always wanted a Jinx, but I just never got around to it. And I certainly don't need one right now.
The only one I have the Tyrian.
Oh, I want one of those.
And that's 100.
Yeah. I have the Exia Dark Matter too, but that's a Build Fighters kit. But, same shit.
Don't you have a A resin? No, that's the ale strike or something.
No,
right?
I have the what the hell? I have the Infinite Dimension Exia Dark
They're from both
Matter.
sides.
Yeah, I have the Dark Matter resin kit, like the
There it
add-on,
Yeah, there it is.
the conversion kit. Well, no, it's not really a conversion because it's still a
Well, it's ID, right?
yeah
Or Anchor.
ID.
Cool.
Yeah, I have the Anchorette Sazabi kit, the and the weapon
The 2.0.
expansion. Yeah, and I have I'll have the Alex kit.
I ran away from chat. What we got here?
Did you ever take
can see
pics
that.
of your PGX? Yeah, I'm sure I did. I'm sure it's on my Instagram. I don't think I ever posted. I think it was before Alex's Discord. I did a live stream of building it, like 2 or 3 live streams. It was right around November of last year. Yeah, Tyrans are not easy to find.
They are getting harder to find. I'm glad I got one when I did.
I've never seen one in a hobby store or anything like that.
No, I got it on eBay from China or something. Had to go that route. The old eBays.
Yeah, I'll post it on the Discord. I gotta find a picture of it.
Yeah, throw it up.
It was a cool kit. I didn't paint it or anything. I just snapped it up. At the time when I built it, they didn't have like water slides or anything for it yet. So I was like, I just want to snap it and then I'll come back to it later, you know.
I wonder how Amir is doing on his Exia PG. He was doing the full paint, and Silverlight is his name on the Discord. Yeah. I wonder how he's doing. He's really busy. He works a lot. So
I just saw I can't think of his real name, Curio Ventura.
Yeah.
On Instagram, I just
Justin or something.
No,
Can't remember.
I don't know, but I just watched. He put up his video just a little bit ago. Like, he did one.
Oh, the weathering.
Yeah, Jared is his name. Jared Bonavita.
That was pretty smooth.
My camera fell.
I saw that was really
Bonaventura,
nice.
sorry.
Boom failure.
Boom, yeah, we had a little boom problem.
I just moved my mic boom, so it's like 4 out of the way. Now I can talk all quietly into the mic and get all weird with you guys. Just kidding.
All right, well,
I think we're gonna call it.
Yeah, head off to bed. 12:15 now.
Good little stream. Back in the saddle.
Yeah. We took. Was it the last 2 we've had off, or the one before we had technical difficulties.
I had technical issues.
We had.
No, it was me. It was all me.
But it's all worked out. So
yep.
I enjoyed it. Sorry I didn't build more.
It's fine. It's not a contest. What did I build? Nothing.
That was for shit tonight.
Yeah.
I set the bar too high because I built like that whole jig in one stream, and then now I'm like,
it's a jig in.
I didn't sand it or anything. I just snapped it.
You just snapped it up, right? Quick and dirty.
Yeah, I just knifed it.
Alex says, "You sissy pants."
Yeah, I am. Sorry.
I don't know. I've been up for
a long time.
18 hours.
Yeah. What do you wake up about the same time I do, right? Like before 6.
Yeah, around 6.
Yep.
And I still got another probably 2 hours tonight that I'm gonna put in, but I can't keep streaming and do it. I gotta listen to something else. No offense.
I can't function and work at the same time.
Yeah. Go to bed. Stay awake. Oh, Paul, go to bed.
I'm probably gonna go watch TV for a little bit before I go to bed.
Wind down.
I have to unwind.
Got to.
All right,
I just saw the video where your mic fell.
Yeah, it's done it like twice now. I don't know. I when I did like a room tour, I showed you guys what I do, but I like bolted. You know how the bottom of the mic has that like peg that normally would either go in like the desk clamp. Well, I found these things that will bolt to my wall, but they're like just a little too big. Like it needs like a rubber or a silicone piece. But I never got around to doing it.
You can make one.
Yeah. I have some silicone at work. I could pop around it and it would work just fine, but just never did.
Oh, I was like, make a form, pour some silicone in it.
So, I have like a sheet of silicone. I could just like cut it and wrap it around it and glue it.
Yes.
Easier.
Well, gluing, you're not going to get any glue to stick to it. It's its job.
I might have some epoxy that can.
I've heard that like CA, like CA plus Zappa will work on some stuff to get rubber to stick to anything. But
yeah, I'll figure it out.
Yeah.
One day, that's a project for when I'm bored.
Cool. Now we're just rambling on like old guys.
I like stick tape around it. That's what I do now.
Oh, there you go. That works.
But it just ends up like wearing out after I move it around a couple of times.
Isn't it a screw?
No, it doesn't have like a set. I could drill a set screw into it.
A thumb screw? They always have thumb screws.
No, it doesn't have one. That would probably be the most realistic thing to do is just drill, and then I can put like a little wing nut thumb screw, like set screw in there.
Well, you could drill and tap it.
Yeah,
that's not that hard.
No,
I don't know if you.
Or I could go all the way through both sides of it and this thing. And
just put it. But then it's going to be static.
You won't through it.
Get information out of it. So if you want to like move it,
well, it'll still move. The arm will still move up and down, which is all I really wanted to do.
Oh, okay.
It can't move this way anyway. It would only swivel.
Oh, like that.
It would.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would just swivel. Like, why would I want it to look sideways?
Totally. Just pin it off.
Pin it. Yeah. One day.
Greatest outro ever.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Good night.